Welcome to the TRG Money Minute. I'm Devin Shu. Good to have you with us. So to lock down or not to lock down, that is really the question. Pressure is mounting on government to ease the lockdown regulations, and the president is expected to make available more details on how we're going to be transitioning to level 3. Now, NEDLAC, a body that is a consensus between government, business and labour, met over the weekend, and they heard presentations from business of how we should move swiftly to level 2. The reason for this being is that they believe that job losses will be halved at level 2 compared to level 4. Schools have been closed for over 2 months now, and government is working to finalise plans on how we're going to get learners to gradually start going back to school. We should receive details on this by tomorrow, so space to be closely watched. Warren Buffett finally shared his thoughts on the COVID-19 pandemic at his company's first ever virtual AGM. His insights can really be summarized into 3 points. The first being that stock markets may not have bottomed. The second being that the possible outcomes for markets during this pandemic are extraordinarily wide and investors should be prepared for anything. And thirdly, he says, be cool, don't panic, and the market will turn again. Live sports is also starting to make a return. We saw this with the Germans' Bundesliga that resumed over the weekend and gave us a glimpse of what sport could look like in a post-COVID-19 world. The game was played behind closed doors, so there was some social distancing. In other words, only the players, the staff, and media were allowed into the stadium. Footballs were disinfected before, during, and after the game, and goals were celebrated with the elbow bump as opposed to anything else. Also, in some good news, the South African Reserve Bank is meeting again this week to determine our interest rates. Now, with inflation widely expected to remain low, there's more than enough room for them to continue providing economic support. The consensus is currently for another 0.5% cut, which will take our cuts for the year to 2.75%. This means that for someone with a bond of R1,000,000, your interest repayments every month have gone down by about 1,500, and very importantly, over the 20-year term of your bond, you're paying almost 450,000 Rand less in interest. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.